My Sierra Leonean compatriots, I extend my warmest and sincerest salutations to all of you, no matter where you are. Today is the 30th October 2023. Another podcast, another edition, another analysis, another 50 minutes of aroma of thoughts. This is a Kargbozin Factor. In this edition, I have brought under the spotlight a number of assorted items, miscellaneous stuff, a variety of ingredients, all in an impressive package just for listening pleasure. It's going to be fascinating. It's going to be captivating. But first, our proverb for today. Our proverb for today has come from one of our nearest neighbors. Our proverb for today has come from the Mano River Basin. It has come from an Anglophone country. And that country is known as Liberia. Today's proverb is from Liberia, one of our closest neighbors. Now, Liberia is one of the countries in the world, in Africa, that was never colonized at all. There are only two countries, the oldest African independent countries, Ethiopia and Liberia. These two countries were not colonized by any European power or any Western power. Ethiopia was an empire at the time, ruled by Emperor Haile Selassie. Italy made attempts, but no, they could not penetrate. Liberia was not colonized at all. Therefore, Liberia never fought for our independence like Sierra Leone fought for independence. Segbe Pierre, Berbure, all the people made marks. In Guinea, you find Samori Touré, he fought against the French. A very long battle. The French could not defeat him easily. They have to send back for reinforcement to France. You see it? But Liberia declared her independence in 1847. So Liberia is more or less 177 years old. 177 years old. That's why the Liberians, if you see the Liberians celebrating Independence Day, it is more than Christmas in Liberia. Bigger than Christmas. July 26th, that very big day. I say people celebrate independence as if people fought for it. They say, no, we never fought for it, but we declare it, but we're happy to. I say, oh, yes, it's true. Is it? They never fought for it at all. They declared their independence. USA never colonized any country in the world at all. But, they are just friends to Liberia. They are just friends. Because Liberia was founded mainly for the resettlement of freed slaves after the abolition of slavery and the slave trade. That's the reason. Even Sierra Leone is the same thing. After the abolition of the slave trade, the abolition, so the slaves were getting many in Americas. So they decided to say, okay, let people go back to their continent. So they came to look for a space where they can resettle the people. Sierra Leone was one. Because of the heavy mosquitoes here, they went to Liberia. But later on, they were able to get rid of the mosquitoes and brought some of them to Sierra Leone and Liberia. In Sierra Leone, they are called the Creoles. And in Liberia, they call it the Congos. Congos. The Congos, they only live in the city there. Now, let's get some facts about Liberia. Liberia has 16 ethnic groups as Sierra Leone, and the largest there is the Peles. The Peles there, the largest ethnic group. The second largest is the Bazas. The Bazas, from there we get the Lomas, the Bandis from Lufa County. We have the Gios. Pete Johnson is a Gio man from Nimba County. The Manos too, they are there from Nimba County. The Kizis are there from Lofa County. They have the Crews. Their own spelling of crew is KRU. Our own there is in Sierra Leone is KROO. Crew is crew. So the crews are from Liberia, but they settled in Sierra Leone too because we don't have any base for them, any district for them in Sierra Leone where they came from. So they came from Liberia. They are there at Kutuan Road, around Andrew Street, Guy Street. They are there. A lot of them. They speak Liberian English. But now they have been incorporated into the 16 ethnic groups of Sierra Leone. I'm sure very soon the Bazars, the second largest ethnic group, the Bazars are also in Sierra Leone. They are, and their number is increasing. If you go to Douazak on top of the hills, you find the, the Bazars are there from Liberia. We don't have any district there for the Bazars. So when they came, they settled again in the city. They formed the second largest ethnic group in Liberia. From there now we have the Madingos in Liberia there. They are from Lofa. We have the Mendes. The Mendes are from Lofa County there, from from a from a district called Vaun Street, Vahun. Vaun Street there is very close to Sierra Leone too. From there we have the Golas. The Golas are there in Grand Cape Mount County. Okay, okay. Joria is a crew by tribe. It came from Grand Crew County. So those are some of the facts about Liberia. Okay, more facts. The population of Liberia is about 5 million people. Then the currency there has weight, the Liberian dollar. They use the Liberian dollar in Liberia. They use the US dollars alongside the Liberian dollars. The Liberian dollar is very valuable. You give only 200 Liberian dollars to one US dollars. So for the whole 100 US dollars, you pay only 20,000 Liberian dollars. It's fine. There is no currency around here that is close to the Liberian currency, with the exception of Ghana. Okay, Ghana too did their redenomination, and their money is very good now. Very good, very good now. The Ghanaian dollar cedis is very good now. Now from there we'll get the Gambian dollar that is valuable too. You only pay 7,500 for for the dollar they have the $100. The 100 US dollars is 7,700 dollars. For Sierra Leone, we are all the way to 2.2 hopeless millions there. To tell you that the money has gone down. The Nigerian currency too has gone down. During the time of Obasanjo, Ugulo Jonathan, it was 15,000 for 100 US dollars. 15,000 nairas. Now, this Buhari damaged the whole Nigerian economy. Now you pay up to 109,000 naira to only 100 US dollars. So you see, the CFA franc in Burkina Faso, Niger, Ivory Coast, that is doing well about 60,000 for 100 US dollars. So those are some of the facts about Liberia. Now to the proverb. And the proverb reads, "It is not because of having nightmares that one cannot go to bed." I repeat, the proverb, "It is not because of having nightmares that one cannot go to bed." To go to bed means to sleep. Nightmare there means a strange dream. If you dream they are running behind you with machetes, shouting for life, that is a nightmare. If you dream you die and people are taking you to the cemetery for burial, it's a nightmare. Nightmare can also mean a very strange experience. Any strange experience is a nightmare. You are living in Sierra Leone there. Sierra Leone this month you lost your father in a car accident, a tragic car accident. Then the following month again, your mother died through food poisoning, all that kind of thing. All those are nightmares. You spend money to buy a house. Government say this house. Sorry, people came and say that piece of land is not for you. They seize the house. Those are all not strange experiences. All those are ordeals. They are also nightmares. Now, Interpretation of the meaning. One must not stop an activity because of a single bitter experience. I repeat, one must not stop an activity because of a single bitter experience. That's the interpretation there. Meaning, you can't just stop something because something bad happened to you while doing that thing. Now, let's come to examples here. Okay, let's look at the first part is a car accident. Something may happen to you. Maybe you, you are involved in a car accident and your foot got broken. And does that mean that if you are well, if you get better, your foot is mend. If you get better, you never sit down in a car again because you once got an accident before in a car or with a car or motorbike or motorcycle. That definitely no. You must sit down there. At times, just after the accident, it's the same car that hits you. They will put you in again to carry you to the hospital. You see, that is the interesting part of it. Now, let's look at education. Does that mean that because you failed today in one class, so therefore the following year you should not go to school and sit there in the same class? You see? Now, let's look at sleeping again. Another example. You go to bed today, you slept, you dreamt, so you got a nightmare, bad dream. Does that mean that the next day you should not go to sleep because you got a nightmare last night? All those are just examples there about the proverb. Now, those are some of the that is the interpretation there and some of the examples on the proverb. Now, for the last time, the proverb from Liberia, it is not because of having nightmares that one cannot go to bed. That's the proverb there, and that's the interpretation there. I hope that suffices, and I guess that's fully comprehensible. Now, to business, true business. Today, I have key areas to discuss. Now, uh, the first portion I'm going to discuss here is the key areas to focus on during the investigation on June 24th election smart practices. The first item, I repeat, key areas to focus on during the investigation on June 24th election malpractices. What are those key areas? Mind you, this for Samura and the others there, those who love Sierra Leone and its people. We have to start from looking at the circumstances that led to the hijack of the people's mandate and authority by Bill. The circumstances that led to that. That's why the investigation is about 6 months. You may do it before 6 months, maybe three, four, maybe by January, February you finish. But they make it long so that you get enough evidence to prove outside there. You get time to move around and show the people where your evidence. You see, and let it be empirical evidence. Bill stole the people's verdict intentionally. He did that advertently, meaning intentionally. You see, it was pre-planned. He and hopeless Connor. It was premeditated. It was pre-schemed that this we are going to do it and we'll succeed. That's the point there. So let's look at this. So don't only look at Samura. People should not only focus on the registration all the way. Before the registration, what happened? What happened before the registration? There are some things that Bill did that are purely unconstitutional. You see? So, what led to the robbery of the people's power, or the people's verdict, or the people's will? You see? It is a long process. Now, for me, I want people to start from the sacking of the, 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 the sacking of people based on their surnames when Bill came to power. At workplaces, as long as they know that you have a northwesterner